Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I started filming a look for you today and I got interrupted. So all I did already was my blush. I am using Avon stuff today. I used the Time to Shine palette for my blush and bronzer. Like, I have been loving it. And then I did use the Just Glow With It for this beautiful highlight that I have. Now you're going to hear the vacuum cleaner running, and I apologize for that. I am home with my mother-in-law today. Keith is at the hospital, and it's just hard, you know. I was really into the eye look already part, and she needed some assistance, and so I had to go help her. So I took off the makeup and I'll put it back on again, just the eyes though. I didn't want to do my whole face. So really quick, I'll tell you what I have on. My Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, my Avon Transforming Contour Stick in Light. My foundation is the Ideal Flawless from Avon. I do have on the Avon Flawless Mattifying Pressed Powder. I've got lip color in the Mattitude Tenacious, which it might be starting to wear off a little bit on the inside. We'll give that a little bit of a touch up. Yeah, we had an interruption. We had someone come to the door and tell us that they had had their phone stolen and that it pinged our address. And I was like, well, we don't have your phone. It was kind of a thing, and he said he was going to call the police. I said, absolutely, call the police. You know, they can tell you your phone is not here. Why do things like this always happen, right? When I'm like trying to film a video and my mother-in-law and I are home alone and it's just a mess. My eyebrows are a little bitty baby mini version of the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I had a little sample of that, so I put that on. And then, did I already put my primer? No, I don't think I did. We have the e.l.f. eyelid primer here. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of this on. Yeah, I get nervous because she opened the door for this person, and he was fine. He was polite. He wasn't threatening or aggressive or anything like that, but you just never know these days, and I just don't want her to open the door to strangers, you know. So I think this is just about empty, this eyeshadow primer, but yeah. You know, and then she doesn't realize what she's saying, and she says, well, we've been going back and forth to the hospital. There hasn't been anybody here. And I'm like, don't tell a stranger that there's no one home. You know, it's like I got a little bit like, okay, I'm centered down. All right, so we're going to zoom in a little bit and do the eyeshadow look, and I'm going to use the Dream in Color palette. I know that I've already done a look with that, and I really should be using some different ones for you guys, but I really like this palette, and a lot of you guys ordered it, and so I thought it would be fun to use it. I'm going to use the bronze shade from the face palette here as a transition color. So if you notice like my eyebrows look wonky or anything, it's because I already had makeup on and I took it off. I was halfway done. I had my left eye done, and I had just started the right eye when the person came to the door. You know what's funny too about Ranger is, like, if I'm outside and I locked myself out by accident and I tap on the door for someone to let me in, he barks his fool head off and has a fit. A total stranger comes to the door when there's, you know, just the ladies are home, and starts knocking on the door, and he's like, hey, want to be my friend? You know, it's like, oh, that's a dog for you. I really like this bronzer. I think it makes a really good transition shade. It's a nice warm brown. Okay, and now I am going to take my crease brush, and we are going to use this shade here, this matte shade in the crease. It's like a burgundy maroon color. And then the guy went to our neighbors after us, and he told them that it was his cell phone had been stolen, his iPhone had been stolen, and that the GPS was pinging our address. And I had told him, I said, well, you're more than welcome to look outside the gate. We have a gate, like a fence around all the way around our house. So he came inside the gate. And I said, you're more than welcome to look outside the gate. And I said, the only way it would be here is if someone stole it from you and was walking down the street or driving down the street and ditched it into the yard. I said, that's the only thing I can think of. And he said, well, he thought maybe that would happen. And I said, well, you're more than welcome to look outside the gate. And I said, I'll look inside the gate after a while. And if I find it, is there a way I can reach you? And he said, yes. The first contact on the phone, call that. And I said, okay, I'll absolutely do that, if I find it. But he went to the neighbors and he told them that his phone had been pinged at our address. And he said to our neighbor, he goes, I don't just want to walk down into their backyard. And mind you, we have, like I said, a fence that goes all the way around our home. So even our driveway, it has a gate across it. You can't enter the driveway without opening the gate. And our neighbor said, you better not go in their yard, walking through their backyard and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. You just never know these days, and I hate to be like that. I hate to be that way. And I hope he finds his phone. Absolutely. But my mother-in-law is my priority. It's my job to take care of her. I feel strongly about that. So I'm not going to put us in any potential dangerous situations with strangers, I'm going to blend this out. I liked the first version of this video better. I was much more cheerful and chipper. Now I'm a little bit anxious. But that's okay. Doing my makeup always calms me down. Alright, and I'm going to use this teal shade here. So pretty. This metallic teal. I'm going to use that all over the lid. That's one of my favorite looks to do. I love it. It's like take browns and then mix them in with blues and greens and purples. That's such a pretty combination. I think. Go a little bit more. So I'm not doing anything fancy, obviously. We've only used 3 shades here of eyeshadow. But I think it's really pretty. I'm going to blend this part out just a little bit more right here. I feel like in my mirror it looks okay, but in my viewfinder it looks funky. Okay, and now I'm going to take the bronze shade again from the face palette, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. I didn't do anything with my hair yet today because I just got out of the shower and I was letting it air dry. So that's why it's just kind of hanging down limp and kind of fuzzy. Alright, and I have my brown, or my Cosmic Brown Glimmer Stick, and I'm just going to tight line like I usually do. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that a lot. Take my brush that I used to put my lid shade on. It still probably has residue of that teal shade, and I'm just going to kind of blend this over top of that brown. Isn't it pretty? I know. I shouldn't fawn all over my own eyeshadow looks, should I? So I'm going to put some mascara on, and I'm out of Avon mascara currently, so I'm going to use this little baby guy I have of the Clinique. I don't know what this is called. Clinique High. It's wore off. Some kind of little Clinique High something mascara. I don't particularly think this mascara is anything fancy. I need to get another Love at First Lash. That's a mascara that I really enjoy. I like that mascara a lot. Plus, I'm kind of trying to hurry this along a little bit. I apologize. I just don't want him to come back and have me not up there with her. Do a coat on the bottom lashes. Hopefully things will be back to normal in our house soon. Keith told me this morning that his dad seemed better. He wasn't throwing up anymore. He wasn't, he wasn't nauseated. That's one of the things that why they've been keeping him. They weren't able to get his nausea under control after he's had his surgery. And so he actually hadn't vomited in quite a while, and they were going to do they were giving him a bath, a shower, and so Keith had gone, he ran out to the grocery store over by the hospital and got us some dog food and cat food and stuff like that while his dad was getting a bath, and then he called me. So hopefully things will be looking up and he can come home. Because, our little family, I love our little family, and I want it to, I just love our little family. Another coat on this side. But if you want to see more looks with this palette, let me know. Because like I said, a lot of you guys did order it. So I love playing with it. I think it's a beautiful palette. I love the colors. I think they're gorgeous. It's just a lot of fun to wear. So if you purchased it and you want to see me do more looks with it, let me know. Because I'm more than happy to do that. It's a lovely, lovely palette. So let me let you get a look at that. So it's not blended perfectly. Like I said, I had some on, and then I had to take it off with eye makeup remover. So that might be, there might be some residue. But I think it's lovely. All right, I'll zoom you back out now. Yeah, I just think it's really nice. I love that pop of the turquoise or teal on the lid. I think it's great. I love the fall lip with it. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Yeah, I just really am enjoying it. I think it's just a gorgeous little palette. I love it. I do. I just really, truly, really love it. I really, really love it. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry that I had to make a second version of this where you didn't get to see me use the blush and bronzer, but you've seen that in action before. But I will still do some more videos. I'm doing them when I can. So thank you guys so much for watching. Question or comment below. I will leave product numbers and a link to my e-store in the description section for everything. And I really appreciate it. Happy November. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you soon.